Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It's the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Three-pointer, Fox. The rebound by Embiid. Now the 76ers with it. Poke loose. Stolen by Drummond. Here's Maxey. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
Here's Van Exel. And the three off target.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Down low. Jones with the block. Stolen by Drummond. George outside. And we're about a minute into the first. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Here's Van Exel. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
LA's head coach and I were able to chat. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. Here's George. Just over a minute and a half in. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Tell you what, George has gotten very good in the pick and roll. Actually pretty deceptive when he's running the pick and roll. When you anticipate him pulling up for the shot, he'll take the defense by surprise with the slick pass to an open teammate.
Here's Blunt. There's the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kelly Oubre picks one up. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he sinks the second.
Corey Blunt's athleticism, very impressive. He can really bounce, and I think that helps him be problematic at both ends of the floor.
And the jam by Drummond.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Blunt. They set the screen. Here's Van Exel. 5 to shoot. Wide open. Again, the Lakers score.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Here's George. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. He was still sliding right there.
Inside. Here's O'Neal. Second chance effort. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He's as dominant as any big that's ever played the game. Shaq is a problem in all capital letters and exclamation points.
Here's George. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Bryant, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Oubre. Back to Maxey. Out to Oubre. It's George on the wing. Screen by Embiid. O'Neal pulls it in. The Lakers trail. Bryant left side. From behind the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
All alone. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
To the paint. Here's Fisher. And he banks in the layup.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George outside. Philadelphia with another miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Back to Drummond. They need this. No good at the rim. Here's Bryant. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Lakers ahead. They lead by 3. Quarter number 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Van Exel. No points yet. The kick out to Johnson. Jones from outside. Drummond grabs the miss.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Maxey. Here's Embiid. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of guys to box him out.
Got it.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
76ers trail by 4. 11 feet out. And too long on the shot. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his 1st foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Here's Van Exel.
Nice defense that time by Drummond, and a movable object with great length.
And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game.
Nick Van Exel. That's his 1st personal foul. First team foul.
George with it. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
That's his 1st.
Philadelphia shooting their 2nd. Free throw attempt on the night.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
It's stolen by Maxey. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the 76ers making a change here.
You know, the size and kind of wiry, strong frame of Campbell is tough to match up against, which is just how he was able to draw that foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Pass to Barry. Let's go with a 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Catches the defense napping there. Those plays can be crushing.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
The Lakers lead by 4. To the inside. Fisher, that's good. Fisher's gotten his second bucket.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Embiid. And here's George. Here's Maxey. Philadelphia with another miss. And there's 1:45 left in the second quarter. Count that one. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
George. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Los Angeles shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. The Lakers lead by 9. Bryant, left side. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
This is how dominant Shaq is inside, just powering it down whenever he sees the opportunity. I mean, he's all about brute force and finishing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
To the paint. Shoots from the block. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Like whenever this big man gets fancy with it, O'Neal is a ridiculous dunker when he's this close to the rim.
The kick out to Maxey. The 3. Rebounded by Fox. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bryant outside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Most often we see Ori camping out at the three-point line. That time, he goes right to the rim.
Back to Maxey. Pass to McCain. To stop the drought. O'Neal pulls it in. Bryant outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Van Exel. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Pass to Jones. Gets the 3 to fall. Jones has got 5 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
George with the bucket.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Here's Van Exel. No points so far. Nails it from 3. And the Lakers lead by 18.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
George with a steal. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's McCain. And the layup falls. McCain's got his first bucket in this one.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
On the wing, Jones. Beyond the arc. No good that time. 76ers trail by 14. Pass to McCain. Now Drummond.
Not backing away from the physicality of the game. Drummond is never afraid of getting hit when he's trying to score.
Philadelphia shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Second free throw, no good. The Lakers lead by 13. Here's Bryant. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 7.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Chalk up 2 there.
Hey, with his strength, Embiid very physical. It's going to take a lot more contact than that to rattle him.
Fox right side. Pass to Fisher. And here's Bryant outside. Unable to get that one. 76ers trail by 11. And so they foul intentionally. And the Lakers making a change here.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. For 3, Maxey. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18. Here's Fisher. 5 points in the game. And he drives in. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's George. Here's Embiid. Embiid doing it all himself.
Boy, that's how you execute in transition, guys. Embiid realizing an opportunity and then jumping all over it.
Pass to Fisher. Back to Bryant. Takes the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Bryant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
76ers trail by 14. George outside. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Lakers with it. Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Hey, Fox is not just a jump shooter now. He can put the ball on the floor and create for himself that way, too.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Pass to Barry. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
51 seconds left in the third. Down low. Here's Yabusele. Outside Maxey. Around the arc. Sinks the tray. McCain's got 5 points.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Ooh, poked away. Pass to Maxey. Looking to get back on track. Comes up empty down low.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. And that's all it took.
To the wing, right side. Back to Maxey. Stolen by Jones. Here's Van Exel. Off the mark from 16 feet. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Playing some great basketball, holding a healthy
37.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. '76ers trail by 16. Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. Here's Van Exel. Driving inside. Here's Barry. Three-pointer off the mark. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Yabusele. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Van Exel. Misses the three. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They trail by 14. Knocked loose. Takes it inside. It's deflected. Edwards looking it over. To the middle. Embiid. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18. Jones drives in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You know, when Jones takes initiative like this, he's a real threat, slicing to the rim with ease.
Embiid can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 16. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That'll be a second foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers.
76ers substitution.
Here's Van Exel. Outside Jones. Pass to Barry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go. Van Exel's shot is off.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Inside. Over to the wing. Van Exel. Counted from distance. And the Lakers lead by 17.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Drummond. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Drummond simply able to take on the tough defense and finish through contact because of his brute strength.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The Lakers lead by 14. Down low. Here's O'Neal. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And Bryant, here we go. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
For three. That's his sixth miss now, 5 of 11. 76ers trail by 18. Here's George. He takes it in.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. Devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Fisher. He drops it from range.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitute.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And here's Edwards outside.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Fox outside. 4-3. And Los Angeles, another three.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback?
Oh, kind of mean on that one. Oh, wow.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three is up. Drummond grabs the miss. And here's the fast break. For three, Maxey. And Bryant pulls it down.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
For three, Maxey. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams.